Audio Jungle.
The Duchess of Sussex and Prince Harry rocked the foundations of the House of Windsor, after making a string of revelations about life as royal family members, during an interview with Oprah Winfrey in March. Meghan, 40, revealed she had been left feeling suicidal and had her requests for help to address her mental health issues ignored by palace courtiers. She and Harry also alleged members of the family had expressed concerns about how dark the color of Archie's skin would be, while she was pregnant with her first baby. The couple's frank admissions caused both shock and controversy around the world, with many experts fearing that the royal family's reputation had been irretrievably damaged. A U.S. Republican told that he feared the Sussexes had inflicted serious reputational damage on the royal family. Anthony Sabatini, a state representative from Florida, said, "I think she is a disgrace. As a whole, I think she has done more to harm and destroy public perception of what was a noble and well-respected institution in Western civilization, the royal family. I think she should be reprimanded by every U.S. official for the horrible things she has said and has implied." The Republicans' concerns were not shared by Sarah Richardson, a professor of modern British history at the University of Warwick. Shortly after the bombshell interview, she told NBC News that the royal family had weathered similar crises in the past and that she was confident that the current situation would not lead to a reappraisal of whether monarchy should exist or not. Recent polling in the UK by YouGov would appear to back up her claims that there has been no lasting damage to the standing of the royal institution. The survey was carried out between April 21 and 22 and found that 63% continued to favor having a monarchy, while 20% said the monarch should be replaced with an elected head of state. These figures are almost identical to those of a similar YouGov poll carried out in November 2019, which found that 63% were also then in favor of the monarchy and 19% against. Meghan and Harry's decision to go public with their grievances, however, appears to have backfired. The latest YouGov poll shows that positive opinions of Harry have fallen by 9 points, from 43% in April to 34% now. Meanwhile, Meghan has seen her positive ratings drop from 30% in March to 26% now. Surveys in the U.S. also show Republican supporters more likely to have a negative view of the Sussexes, with a majority believing the couple to be spoiled and acting in an ungrateful manner towards the royal family. Meghan has been backed to launch a political career in the not-too-distant future. Some commentators have even speculated that the Duchess may be eyeing a bid to run for president. However, Mr. Sabatini, a pro-Trump Republican who is standing for Congress in next year's elections, felt Meghan would be better off focusing her talents elsewhere. Asked what advice he had for Meghan about pursuing a political career, he replied, "My advice to her would be stay home and delete her PR firm." The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have surprised the royal family this week, according to reports, as they could make plans for the Queen to meet granddaughter Lilibet. Despite reported tension between Prince Harry and his brother Prince William, as well as other royal family members, the Duke of Sussex is said to still be on good terms with Her Majesty. A royal source has claimed that Harry and Meghan will use the meeting as an olive branch, but added that some are shocked by the sheer nerve of it. According to the Mirror, a source claimed, Her Majesty's staff have not responded so far. In fact, there has also been discussion about Christmas, and whether an invitation should be sent to Harry and Meghan, after they spurned one last year. Tensions remain high between the Sussexes and the royal family, especially after the damning accusations Meghan made about royal life. She claimed that a member of the family raised concerns over Archie's skin color before he was born, and also claimed at one stage she didn't want to be alive anymore due to mental health struggles. Following the interview, a royal expert claimed that Meghan was hoping for an apology from the royal family. Speaking on the Channel 5 documentary Meghan at 40, The Climb to Power, royal author Tom Quinn gave his analysis of the situation. He claimed, "I think she was hoping for an apology. I think she was hoping they would phone and say, 'We are really sorry, we now see that we pushed you too far. We should have behaved differently, we should have sat down as a family and discussed your mental health issues.' I think she was horrified afterwards that the reaction was so negative from the family and they didn't respond in the way that she wanted." On top of this, Mr. Quinn claimed that Meghan may end up regretting her decision to open up to Oprah. He continued, "I think that she thought when she entered the royal family she could shake them up and they would love it, she would do things Meghan's way. When that didn't happen and she came up against what she saw as the forces of reaction, it made her so upset that interview was her way, I think the only way for her to get her revenge and put the case as she saw it. But I think later on she will think I shouldn't have burned my bridges to that extent."